Alrighty, so those were all the stories that we needed to go over and talk about for today. So let's head over to the game from last night, the first game of the 2021 NFL season, and what a doozy of a game it was, folks. Absolutely fantastic, back and forth, high energy, a lot of passing, which is good. I'm not going to knock the passing of the league, but I do like to watch the running game. I like, dual threat passing, running teams. I think it's a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more interesting. Seeing the running backs, we love running backs. Obviously, we've got, Saquon Barkley, we've got Derrick Henry behind us. We respect the running backs. We respect the running game. And we didn't really get to see a lot of running in last night's game. Unfortunate, we had Leonard Fournette go for 9 carries for the Bucs, and we had Ezekiel Elliott have 11 carries for the Cowboys. So it's both teams not rushing the ball. Now, hopefully this isn't kind of an indication that we're going to get no running for the entire season. No team's going to run the ball. Hopefully we don't get that. Now, with the Cowboys kind of excuse was, hey, we don't have our right guard out here, Zach Martin, and we run behind the right side, so we'll take it easy on the run game. Week 2, we'll hit the run game back, no problem. The Buccaneers, their excuse is, we've got Tom Brady. We don't need to run the ball. Run, why? Tom Brady doesn't run. Pass, he passes. We pass the ball. This run ball, it doesn't make sense. Like, run after catch, I know that. But run the ball right from the snap? That's not computing. We've got TB12, the GOAT, 10 Super Bowls, 7 wins, 2 different teams winning Super Bowls. It's like, what is this run you speak of? Antonio Brown will be running to catch the ball and running after he catches the ball. Rob Gronkowski will be running to catch the ball and running after he catches the ball. Mike Evans will be running to catch the ball and running after catching the ball. We're not running the ball here. We are not running the ball here. So that's the Bucs excuse. So, 2 teams had excuses not to run the ball. Just don't want it to be, a normalized thing, which is unfortunately kind of how the league is heading. But we digress. So, the game from last night, absolutely fantastic. We're going to break it down. We've got some plays queued up here because Game Pass, hey, listen to me. Game Pass, what the hell is going on? Last year's Game Pass was chef's kiss, absolutely magnificent. We could pick around the plays, pick and choose. There's a drop-down menu on every single play. You can go there, click it, and the play is up there. Fantastic. Rewind by 10 seconds, no problem. You can do it in slow motion. It was absolutely immaculate. And then they ruined it this year, folks. It's absolutely trash. You can't do the play-by-play anymore. But luckily, I found a way around it. This Game Pass does not want us to succeed. And I think we kind of ruined Game Pass a little bit because we were doing our weekly film studies last season every single week. And, YouTube, NFL was trying to crack down on us on YouTube and censor our content and copyright our content. And we had to kind of be like, hang on. This is fair use out here. What y'all talking about? And we won a couple of those copyright claims. No big deal. But I think they kind of shut it down. They're like, oh, okay, well, we can't get around the copyright claim, so we just going to take it off. You're not going to be able to look at the play-by-play anymore. So, but we found a way around it. We had to just find them ourselves and scroll through 3 hours and 35 minutes of the full game broadcast and pick them out, but we did it. We don't like to do it, but we did it. So we still found a way around of it. We just want it to be easy. Can it be easy like it was last year? They integrated their Game Pass website with the NFL.com website, and it doesn't make any sense, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying, folks. It was just so perfect last season, and now it's garbage. So I'll give y'all 1 week to fix it. I gave y'all the excuse of, hey, it's preseason. So, yeah, they're not going to do it for preseason. I get it. But now we're talking about the regular season, and we got a show to do. Wednesday film study day, folks, during the NFL season. Yeah, we do it on Friday for the Thursday night game. But Wednesday, after all the Sunday night games and the Monday game, Wednesday's our film study day. So, I'll give y'all till Wednesday to get this website functioning, please. But we digress. All right, so here we go. We got some plays queued up, specific plays. Just some notes that we were taking while we were watching the game. And then, obviously, Dak Prescott and Tom Brady played absolutely fantastic, both of them. And we could watch their kind of highlight packages. I mean, I don't have to single out single plays by those players, even though we did. But, I mean, we could just relish in those highlight packages. So, we'll watch some specific plays. and we'll watch the highlight packages and get a nice feel of what happened last night. But the Bucs, just a quick overview. Bucs win 31-29. Both quarterbacks playing absolutely fantastic. Dak Prescott going and throwing the ball 58 gosh dang times. So like we said, I mean, we like quarterbacks, don't get us wrong, but I mean, you don't need to be throwing 58 times. Can we give the running backs a little bit more carries out there? But Dak Prescott goes 42 of 58 for 403 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Absolutely great game by Dak Prescott. And like I said earlier in the show, I mean, everybody's out here today, the main media guys are like, oh my God, Dak Prescott's, it's so great. And, we finally buy into Dak Prescott and all that. And we're like, y'all finally bought into Dak? I mean, we have our kind of preseason going into the season quarterback rankings right here, and we had Dak Prescott above Tom Brady, and honestly, I got to move Dak Prescott up a little bit more. I believe this is number 10 for Dak Prescott. We have Patrick Mahomes 1, Herbert 2, Josh Allen 3, Aaron Rodgers 4, Russell Wilson 5, Deshaun Watson 6, Kyler Murray 7, Lamar Jackson 8, Matthew Stafford 9, and Dak Prescott 10. And that Justin Herbert, we believe in him. We are big believers in Justin Herbert, so don't come at me and be like, how do you have Justin Herbert too? He's great. He's fantastic. He's great. I can't wait to watch him. Just because he's going into his second year, I'm not going to knock him because he hasn't been in this league for 8-10 years like these other quarterbacks have. He was already looking great year one last season, so don't come at me with the Justin Herbert. I said what I said. He's number 2 quarterback in this league, but I'm going to move Dak Prescott up, and this is a working list. We'll kind of fluctuate these as we see fit. We'll probably do it on like a Tuesday show. Tuesday shows probably correct. But I'm going to move Dak Prescott up here. We're going to move him above Matt Stafford to 9. We're going to move him above Lamar Jackson to 8. We're going to move him above Kyler Murray to 7. And we're going to move him above Deshaun Watson to number 6, right outside of Russell Wilson. Great job by Dak Prescott last night, and we'll see if he can continue to keep growing out here. Absolutely well done. Let's get the official completion percentage. We like to put this in a completion percentage number. So let's see what we got here. 42 completions out of 18 attempts, and look at that great number, 72%. Absolutely fantastic. 72% completion percentage. We'll take that all day, tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now, 100 years from now. Give me 72% on a game basis. I'll take that all day. So he had an absolutely fantastic night. Ezekiel Elliott. Now we're gonna bring up a play because I loved his kind of his attackability. Just didn't get to show it off because only 11 carries. But Ezekiel Elliott was still looking good. We're gonna bring up a play, but he had 11 carries for 33 yards. Fantastic, 3 yards a carry. Not bad. Never really was able to get into a true rhythm by only carrying the ball 11 times. Amari Cooper, 13 receptions for 139 yards, 2 touchdowns, and CeeDee Lamb still getting it done. 7 receptions for 104 yards, 1 touchdown as well. He had a lot of drops. Not all his fault. A lot were, I would say at least half. He had 7 receptions for 15 targets, so 6 drops, 6 incomplete passes thrown to him. I would say definitely at least 3 were on Dak Prescott by just shorting the ball a little bit and not stepping into the throw, shorting the balls on some comeback routes. And CeeDee Lamb tried his best to, perform a spectacular catch, just unfortunately couldn't. So I don't put all the drops on CeeDee Lamb, maybe half, but the other half definitely on Dak Prescott. But CeeDee Lamb, we were expecting big things here too, and he had a really, really solid, absolutely great game last night. I believe he was the first one on the board with the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, their first touchdown was CeeDee Lamb. So getting them out to the hot start, tying up the game 7-7 to CeeDee Lamb. Very, very well done there. What else we have here? Defense, they forced 4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and then 2 interceptions by Tom Brady. We're going to break down all the interceptions by Tom Brady and Dak Prescott. He had the one. We'll see if they're their fault, whatever it is. We'll look at them. But yeah, the defense was playing really good. And once again, I have to kind of give a little credit to Dan Quinn forcing the turnovers. They gave up the game-winning drive, unfortunately. They gave up 31 points, which is a lot of points. But overall, they put themselves in the right position to take away the ball. And they did that multiple times. So overall, Dan Quinn's defense kind of impressed us a little bit come week 1 when we really thought he really wasn't going to do anything this entire season. But, I'll give credit to Dan Quinn for week 1. We'll see if he can continue to get better and better and better and carry it on for the rest of the season. All right. Oh, yeah, and let me shout out Trayvon Diggs. I mean, absolutely great game by him. An interception, 2 pass defenses. This man is a real deal at the cornerback position. Stephon Diggs' brother in the league, and he's getting it done, so very well done. Micah Parsons, on the other hand, he didn't do bad. He just didn't do great either. He played an all right game. All right, and so that was the Cowboys, and then the Bucs. Tom Brady, 32 of 50 for 379 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One was the Hail Mary at the end of the game, or at the end of the first half. Not his fault. I'm not going to put that on Tom Brady. The second one, a little bit a failed screen, unfortunate, goes off of Leonard Fournette's hands. We're going to watch both of those and break them down a little bit more in depth there. But let's get Tom Brady's completion percentage up. Only 64, which is still good, but Dak Prescott 72 is way more impressive, absolutely. So Tom Brady still got it done, and y'all need to stop letting Tom Brady get away with throwing multiple interceptions and still winning the game. I mean, once again, if you're throwing multiple interceptions, you probably don't win the game, but it's Tom Brady. He breaks every single expectation, every single unwritten, written rule, whatever it is in the league, and he goes out and breaks it. 3 interceptions in the NFC Championship game, he still wins. I think he had 2 or 3 in the game against the Saints in the playoffs last season. They still win the game. He throws 2 interceptions here. They still win the game. It's like, geez, will y'all punish this man? And they kind of did. Once again, it's just unfortunate the Cowboys lost this game. It's unfortunate they had to face the Bucs. This Cowboys team is still very, very great. Offensively, they're one of the best teams in the league already. Defensively, like we said, this was a good first showing. We got to see it kind of continually to get better and make some great stops when the game is on the line. Unfortunately, Tampa Bay drives down. They had the last possession. They're down 1 point because Dak Prescott led them to a field goal drive. At the end of their very last possession, basically, Dak Prescott leads them down, kicks the field goal. They're in the lead. Unfortunately, they leave 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock for Tom Brady to go down and get his team into field goal range, and they win the game. So just the Cowboys defense had to step up to make that final last stand defensively and get the Bucs off the field before field goal position so they could win the game. Unfortunately, they just did not, but they forced 4 turnovers, and this is what they did off the turnovers. So here we go. The fumble by, who do we got here? Ronald Jones fumbles, and then Dak goes down and scores a touchdown off of it. They missed the extra point. Unfortunate. The kicking of the Cowboys was trash all game. Unfortunate. But they scored 7 off the fumble. They scored 3 off the interception by Tom Brady. The other interception, there was no time. It was the end of the game, but they brought it back. They intercepted in the end zone and brought it back, I think, like at the midfield, so they had an opportunity to score 7 off that. The other fumble here, they scored 3 points out of it. So they put up, 13 points off of those turnovers. Once again, not bad. Just unfortunately, you lose by 2. A lot of missed field goals. You settled for some field goals off of some turnovers. So it's just unfortunate. When you go against Tom Brady, everything has to be on the money 100%, or you're going to lose by 2 after playing a phenomenal game. Unfortunate. All right, running the ball, we got Leonard Fournette, 9 carries for 32 yards, and then Antonio Brown, 5 receptions for 121 yards, a touchdown. Chris Godwin, 9 receptions for 105 yards and a touchdown. I believe he fumbled as well. Yeah, Chris Godwin did fumble, kind of going out over the goal line, very, very close. I think inside the 5. Unfortunate fumbles, but they still win the game. So once again, geez Louise, you have to make them pay. You must make this Bucs team pay off of every single misplay, misfire, turnover, whatever it is, not taking advantage of turnovers, whatever it is, you must make them pay, or Tom Brady gets the last laugh in the end. We've seen it for the last 20 years, folks. Nothing changes. You must play 100% perfect game against Tom Brady. And once again, that's why you have to classify him as the greatest of all time, because, he makes mistakes. It doesn't matter. 3 interceptions in the NFC Championship game, folks. Aaron Rodgers still doesn't win. What? I mean, it's so it's bonkers, folks. It's truly bonkers out here. All right. So that's basically all the performances from last night. Great game overall. Absolutely fantastic way to start and kick off the NFL season. We love it. But we've got some plays queued up here that, were big, big. These were big plays, according to me, that I was watching last night, taking notes, and this is what I saw, and I want to kind of highlight here, and then we'll watch the great highlights of Tom Brady and Dak Prescott, but we got a couple of plays here. So this first one comes in the first quarter. First Cowboys drive, folks. 11 minutes, 47 seconds left, and it's 3rd and 1, and this was one of the few rushes that Ezekiel Elliott had last night, and it was a great showing. Ezekiel Elliott, last last season, not really into it 100% when Dak went down, didn't really take the reins of the team, even though he really should have been like, this should be my team now. I'm going to be the main vocal leader. I don't give a fuck about Andy Dalton. Who cares about Andy Dalton? I'm Zeke. I've been here. Y'all paid me. I'm ready to rock. Y'all believe in me. Y'all don't even know who this red dude is. This red-haired dude is. We're blue over here, and this man's rocking red. Get this man off of our team. What is he doing? But Ezekiel Elliott didn't take control of the team last season, but he had a nice, real great run right here. So let's watch this one. 3rd and 1, first drive, 11:47 in the first quarter, 0-0 game, and they're looking for a first down on their own 40-yard line. So here we go. Zeke takes the handoff, and look at this, hit immediately in the backfield. Folks, he gets hit. It's 3rd and 1, and he needs 3 yards to get to the first down. That's how immediately he got hit in the backfield. But what does he do? He keeps his legs moving. Now he's really done. He's like a yard away, a full yard away now, and it's looked like he's done here, folks. It looks like he's going to go down. But what does he do? He's in the pile, and he stretches the ball across the plane for the first down. That fight, that hungriness by Ezekiel Elliott showed last night. A little unfortunate that Mike McCarthy, Kellen Mond, whoever was calling the plays, I believe it's Kellen Mond, that's Kellyan Moore. Kellyan Moore. Mond is the quarterback for the Vikings. Kellen Moore out here. I don't know why they weren't calling more running plays, but you didn't eat up the clock enough to give. You gave Tom Brady the last shot, so probably should have ran the ball a little bit more. A little bit of hindsight right there, obviously. But the way Zeke was carrying it early in the game, it's like, why wouldn't you give him more carries? This man is fighting for a first down. If you went kind of 3 and out right here, geez Louise. I mean, that's not a good showing. You're not going to have any faith. You know, you don't set the tempo. You don't set that kind of the mojo right off the rip. So why aren't you running Ezekiel Elliott? I love this run right here. That full extension. I thought he was down. I had to watch the replay on this one. I thought, I was like, oh, he's down right here. They didn't get the first. And then they marked the first down. I was like, what? How did Zeke come out of this? And then they showed the replay, and they showed that full extension. It was fantastic. I think they showed the replay right here. I think we can keep watching. Let's fast forward 10 seconds. Here it is, this slow-mo replay right here. Look at him emerge from this pile. Everybody's on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys bringing him down, all the defensive linemen bringing this man down, and here he is extending the ball very, very last minute. Give that man some credit. It was fantastic. I love that hungriness and how hard he ran and how much he was willing to kind of, stretch out, even though he's being pulled back and pulled down, still able to reach the ball across the goal, across the first down marker and pick up the first down. That was a great sign by Zeke, and great signs for what Zeke is going to do for the rest of the season. Once again, we're not buying this Cowboys team, folks. After last night, even though they lose, we are buying into this Cowboys team even more. I mean, it's just unfortunate. Two great teams going at each other week 1. Somebody has to lose. Bills, Steelers week 1. Somebody has to lose, unfortunately. It's just unfortunate. There's only can be one winner. So it's just unfortunate the timing. You have to face some opponents, and the Cowboys had to start off week 1 with the defending Super Bowl champions, Tom Brady. It's unfortunate. But Zeke played great last night. I loved it. All right, next play up here. We have to watch this full drive. It doesn't get going, until kind of a couple plays in, but I just want to bring up this entire drive here by this Bucs team. And, folks, this is when we knew Tom Brady, Father Time, was not catching up with this man. The second drive of the game here, they hand off the ball on the first play. Tom Brady here in the shotgun. It's not here either, but we'll kind of talk up to it. Because once it hits, and this is a great throw over the middle to Mike Evans for the first down, no big deal. Is it this play? No, I think it's the next play. But Tom Brady, unfortunately, misses Mike Evans here on a comeback route. Unfortunate, but then it gets clicking. And once they hit this throw, he does not look back this entire drive, folks. This is where it gets good. Here we go. 2nd and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 0-0 game still. First quarter, 8 minutes, 20 seconds left. Here we go. Tom Brady. He's going to go to Gronk right down the middle of the field, and just look at the accurate pass right here. He's got 2 defenders kind of on his backside. Tom Brady has to throw it out in front of Gronk and has to put it exactly on the money, and that's what he does. It goes for about 20 yards. Bingo, bango. We're going to get a great replay right here on the back angle. So let's fast forward. Here it is. Just look at this look at this accuracy of where this ball has to be thrown. I mean, that tight window, folks. Look at these two defenders. The one behind him and the one in front of him are right on him. And Tom Brady still finds a way to fire this ball in. This is when we knew, folks, Tom Brady was going to be here this season. We didn't have to worry about him coming off the injuries or him being 44 or anything like that. This is the same old Tom Brady we all know and love, baby. The same greatest of all time, still getting it done. And this was just the first throw. He kept it up for the rest of the drive, so let's just keep watching. Look at that accuracy. Oh my God, fantastic. All right, but Tom Brady keeps going here. Next play, look at him standing tall in the pocket and then just throws an absolute beautiful ball right here. He's not even looking to Antonio Brown on the right side of the field. His entire vision is to the left side, still to the left side, and then he kind of quickly looks over. He's like, oh, that's wide open. He's on the left hash, throwing all the way a huge floater on the right sideline, and that's AB, baby, there for the catch. A ball coming over the shoulder. Antonio Brown, great. And once again, it's just Tom Brady looking left. Oh, hang on. Did a little double take. It was like, oh, damn, that's open. And then just flings it, and it's perfect. He didn't even, like, set up the throw. He wasn't anticipating throwing here to Antonio Brown, but it was open. Last second, he sees it. And once again, look at the accuracy this man is working with, folks. Come on. Give this man his respects. And now they're on the opponent's territory, the Cowboys' territory. And once again, bingo, bango, Antonio Brown on the right sideline, wide open on the comeback route. And now they're knocking on the door of the red zone right here. So let's get this up. Here we go. Now in the red zone. How is Tom Brady going to capitalize this one off? Well, let's run the ball here because we've been throwing it so gosh dang good. Picks up about 3 yards. Still in the red zone. Here we go. Come on, Tom Brady. 2nd and 7 from the 15-yard line. No big deal out here. Let's see how Tom Brady does it. Here we go. Clean as heck pocket. Dumps it off for the first down. Now they're inside the 5-ish. What do we got? At the 5? We at the 5? 1st and goal from the 5. Tom Brady just engineering a perfect drive here. Let's see it get capped off here. Play action pass, and then you go to Chris Godwin right over the middle of the field. Once again, great accuracy, great finesse, and great touch on the ball because, you know, the wall of linebackers are all right here. Micah Parsons, you know, deer in the headlight look right here. Micah Parsons has to get a little bit better, flat-footed, but just puts it right on the money. Gets it over Micah Parsons and the defender, the corner covering Chris Godwin, and it goes down for the touchdown. An absolutely great drive. It was the second drive for the Bucs in the game, and you know, Tom Brady just looking absolutely magnificent, and like we said, just looked great all game. So Tom Brady is still here, folks. If you hate Tom Brady, I've got bad news for you. He's here to stay for another 44 years, so get used to it. Alrighty, next play up here. What do we got? This one, what do we got here? What is this? This is the Gronk, I think. So here we go. Tom Brady, once again, just everything about Tom Brady. The accuracy, the arm strength is still here. Look at how fast he has to rip this ball into this spot right here. It's just Gronk, a nice little kind of 3-yard comeback route over the middle of the field, and Tom Brady slings that one in tight. There's 2 defenders draped all over him. You got to get the ball there quick. The zip on the ball there is still there by Tom Brady. Gronk catches the ball. No breakup. It's a completion. Bingo, bango. We get a better look on the back angle right here. Just look at how fast he has to fire in this ball, folks. I mean, the defenders are kind of closing in on him. Watch it. Micah Parsons is dropping back in coverage, reads it, and then when he tries to break on the ball, it's already too late. You're not going to get there in time because Tom Brady still has the zip. So once again, Father Time is truly not catching up to Tom Brady. As of right now, we got to knock on wood. We're saying some, wild things. We don't even want anything to happen to this man this season, but everything is looking great by Tom Brady so far. Alrighty, and then we get this. Here we go. Is this this is another Gronk play? Am I reading my notes right? All right, so here we go. No, did I skip one? Did I skip a play here? What is this one? Let's see what this one is. I might have skipped one in my notes. We'll see. What is this? Tom Brady. Okay, that's not what we were looking for. All right, maybe I didn't bring one up or whatever. But, all right, we'll just go to this next one. And, folks, what did we see in Hard Knocks? We noted two great leaders when we were watching Hard Knocks. Dak Prescott and DeMarcus Lawrence off the edge rush. And who is on video being leaders on the sideline getting everybody gassed up. It's Dak Prescott and DeMarcus Lawrence on the defense, and they're both hyping everybody up. Look at this, folks. Look at the energy. They're only down 2 points at basically the end of the third quarter. DeMarcus Lawrence is over here. Dak Prescott is over here on the sideline saying, let's get it going. Let's get it going. We're in this game. Nobody gave us credit. We're still in this game. Get everybody hyped offensively, defensively, getting the entire team buying into these two great leaders. We saw it all on Hard Knocks, and it was not just for the cameras, folks. It was not just for the cameras. They do this. These two are great leaders. I'm not, a fan of Mike McCarthy and his coaching style, but these players on this team are dedicated to each other. They buy into each other, and they love and play and will die and will do anything to win for their brothers on this team. Dak Prescott, DeMarcus Lawrence, absolutely great, fantastic leaders on this team. I'm so glad the cameras captured this moment right here. I was gushing when I saw this live. I'm like, it's real, folks. What we saw in Hard Knocks is absolutely real. These two players, great leaders on this team, one for the offense, one for the defense. They come together, get the entire team, and bring the entire team together. Give them credit. Great leadership on this Cowboys team, and that's how you have to play, especially when you're facing defending champions, week 1, first game of the season on the road, and you're going into the fourth quarter only down by 2 points when nobody gave you a chance to win this game. I'm gonna be honest. We gave this Cowboys team no chance to win this game. We didn't think their defense would play as good. We felt comfortable about the offense, but the defense we didn't give any credit for, and fools on us, they only lose by 2. So man, oh man, absolutely love the great leadership here by this Cowboys team, and you just gotta give credit to them, folks. Absolutely loved it. All right, we get one more thing here. Did I just misorder this? What do we got here? Tom Brady, play action pass, setup screen. Okay, so now we're getting to the interceptions. All right, so let's talk about these interceptions by both these quarterbacks. All right, so the first one up here by Tom Brady comes when they're only up 1 point, 14-13. They're on their own 20-yard line, second quarter, 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. Tom Brady's going to try and set up a running back screen. Unfortunately, it's very, very not even well covered. It's just Tom Brady didn't set his feet. The pressure got there, didn't set his feet, and the ball just kind of, it didn't sail on Tom Brady. We can watch it here. It just wasn't perfect by Tom Brady trying to drop it in. A little bit too high, a little bit too close. Still should have been caught at the end of the day, but it goes off of Leonard Fournette's fingertips, and then it's the Cowboys defender there to pick the ball off on their on the Bucs' own 20-yard line. And we said that they only settled for a field goal there. That was a little bit of a disappointment right there. When you're starting on Tampa Bay's own 21-yard line, you really can't settle for a field goal. So once again, you must make Tom Brady pay with touchdowns. That's what killed Aaron Rodgers in last season's NFC Championship game, and this is a little bit why the Cowboys lost. Yes, you can bring up the extra point miss and the missed field goals. You can definitely put that. I've got no problem. But also, you could look at this. You only put up 3 when you could have put up 7. That's 4 points missed. You lose by 2. It's unfortunate. Must make Tom Brady pay for every single mistake he does, and the Cowboys didn't do that. So that's the first pick. Second pick here. End of the first quarter, or end of the first half, they're up 21-16. They're at their own 50-yard line, and Tom Brady's just going to launch this thing. Once again, gets a nice running start, throws from his own 45-yard line, gets it all the way back to the back of the end zone. So what do we got, 65 yards? That's 65, no? Throw it from his own 45-yard line, 5 yards to the 50, 50 yards from the 50 to the end zone, that's 55, and then about 8-10 yards to the back of the end zone. About 65 yards. I mean, this man can still sling this ball. Once again, Father Time is not, catching up with Tom Brady. It's just a Hail Mary. We're not going to put it on him. Great job here by the defense. These are all some ball hawks. I'm not going to lie. I mean, they might not be good of getting and forcing you to like a 3-and-out or getting you to punt the ball, but they can force turnovers. They're always around the ball, and we saw that in preseason, and it truly translated here to week 1 when they had 4 takeaways. So just true ball hawks all over the field here for this Cowboys defense, and you give them credit. That's definitely something you can build upon. Absolutely. All right, then we have Dak Prescott's interception. He only had 1, so let's watch this one. Was this his fault? What do we get here? So here we go. This interception comes in the third quarter. 8 minutes, 44 seconds left, and the Cowboys are once again only down 2, knocking on the door. A little bit of a mistake here. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Dak Prescott under center. play action pass. Picks up the blocker, and he just throws it over the middle of the field. Very, very congested, about triple coverage, and it just gets picked off by Davis. Unfortunate. I think we get a nice replay here from the back angle. We get a replay. Here we go. Let's watch a replay from the back angle just to see what Dak saw. What was he seeing? Because it seemed to be kind of triple covered. Trying to hit a crossing route over the middle of the field, kind of a post route over the middle of the field. And, I mean, look at this, folks. 4 people all over the middle of the field, and it just gets picked. It gets batted up because of great defense, and then it gets picked because of just great defense again. So, little bit of a misread there by Dak Prescott. Also, CeeDee Lamb this ball was right in CeeDee Lamb's hands. I mean, this was a real tough throw to make. It was made kind of right on the money. Unfortunately, it does go through CeeDee Lamb's hands, folks. Try to say that 10 times fast. But here we go. It hits him right in the hands. It's a risky, dangerous throw, but at the end of the day, it's still a great throw. Once again, Dak Prescott, got to give this man credit. Unfortunate, CeeDee Lamb could not hold on to the ball, and then it gets tipped up because of CeeDee Lamb, and unfortunate pick. So a great decision there by Dak Prescott. High risk, high reward because you're throwing triple covered into the middle of the field, just trusting your guys, and that's what we love about quarterback play. If you can trust your guys, Dak Prescott showed trust for his guy, CeeDee Lamb, and he kind of bit him in the butt a little bit. So unfortunate pick there. CeeDee Lamb got to get a little bit better, shore up those hands. I mean, I know there's big pressure on CeeDee Lamb. He's been looking great in training camp, highlights every single day, everybody talking about him, star-studded cast on this Cowboys offensive roster, and, moment may have gotten a little bit too big for CeeDee Lamb. So once again, half of the throws were not great by Dak Prescott on 6 of those incompletions to CeeDee Lamb, and half of those were short arm drops, short arm incompletions. But this one was all on CeeDee Lamb. Unfortunate. All right, and then I just want to cover this last one. The punter for this Bucs team, absolutely fantastic. First punt of the season. The Cowboys got them to a 3-and-out the first drive. Everything was looking great for the Cowboys, but then the Bucs punter came out and said, no, y'all not getting nothing for free here. And he absolutely pins it fantastically inside like the 2-yard line. Absolutely fantastic punt here by, who was this, Robbie Pinrow? So I mean, just look at that, folks. It can't even be any more fantastic. Bounces at the 3-yard line, right on the sideline, and then just bounces kind of straight up and goes out. So very, very well done to this Bucs punter. Forced the Cowboys to start at the Dallas's own 2-yard line, and they had to punt, and the Bucs were able to take advantage and score on their next possession. So they gave what could have been potential good field position to the Cowboys to not good field position. Unfortunately, Dak Prescott erases this great field position by the Bucs, bad field position by the Cowboys on this first throw right here. We could watch it just to give more props to Dak right here. So they have to start from their own 2-yard line, but Dak stands tall in the pocket and delivers a wide open ball to Amari Cooper to the 30-yard line. And this is another thing that just kind of proves that Dak Prescott is 100% healthy, no worries about it. Did y'all see how strong he was standing in the pocket? Oh my God, the man was not flinching. Ankle, shoulder, doesn't matter. They're coming from his feet. They're coming for his arms. He was standing cool as a cucumber in the pocket. So once again, he's just 100% healthy. And I forgot to bring this up. Just a little interesting note that I heard from, I believe, Michelle Tafoya, who was doing the sideline reporting right before the game, when she was just kind of recapping everything, all the injury-wise that Dak Prescott was going through. She ended up saying something interesting. But she said that Dak is still going to be having an MRI every 2 weeks just to make sure everything's healing properly and looking good. So he is still going to go in for MRIs. So if we hear about him going in for an MRI this week or next week, no worries. It's just a precaution just to make sure everything's good. We saw him last night. Obviously, he was slinging it around. No discomfort in the arm, so he is fine. They are just doing an MRI every 2 weeks just to be sure, just to be safe as a precaution. So don't take that story and run with it. It is truly nothing. It is fine. He's fine. Alrighty. So that's everything I just wanted to point out quickly. Yeah, let's just, we'll end it because I still want to get to our picks today. But let's just end it on this 2-minute highlight package of Dak Prescott and just kind of see what he does out here. And it's going to start here with the last play that we just watched. But yeah, from his own end zone, standing tall in the pocket, delivering it to Amari Cooper. Fantastic ball right there. Next play up, they're down 7 here. 2nd and 2. Dak Prescott, boom, perfect, right on the money there. Who was that? Michael Gallup. All the wide receivers were getting it done by Dak Prescott for Dak Prescott because he was so accurate with the ball. Here we go, rolling out to his right, throwing on the run, and this was an amazing grab right on the sideline, toe tapping Michael Gallup. Sheesh, fantastic there. That was a little bit more better by Michael Gallup than Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott, once again, giving his team opportunities. He knows he's got great wide receivers on this roster, just putting the ball exactly where it needs to be a completion. It's either a completion or it's an incomplete pass, no chance at a defensive pick, no chance at a defensive pass defense. It is only giving the receiver a chance to make a play on the ball. There we go, CeeDee Lamb over the middle of the field. Huge catch right there to move the chains. 3rd and 8 in the 2nd quarter, down 7. Boom, another strike over the middle of the field. Bingo, bango, now inside the red zone there, down at the 10-yard line. And then we get Dak Prescott in the red zone here from the 5-yard line. He bobbles the snap, but still, once again, cool, calm, collected under the pressure. The pressure's coming for him. He's coming off the big old the ankle injury from last season, and he still stands cool in the pocket, delivers a perfect ball to Amari Cooper in the end zone. Once again, Dak was showing so much poise last night. It was fantastic. Here we go, another ball right here to Amari Cooper on the right sideline. Bingo, bango. Amari Cooper was getting open all night last night. Fantastic. Another pass here on 3rd and 4 over the middle of the field. Tight window to throw it in, but there he is throwing to Amari Cooper. The sheer confidence one-on-one. We could watch this from the back angle. Let's see how much separation or lack thereof was by Amari Cooper in the defender, and there it is, right on him, but he throws it right on the money. The pinpoint accuracy and standing tall in the pocket was the most impressive thing by Dak Prescott. Once again, knowing he's going to take the hit right here. Took the big old hit. Pressure coming off the left side. Stood tall in the pocket. Delivered a fantastic ball in the red zone for the first down. They get the first down. I mean, once again, folks, took a big old hit right there. He is fine. He is standing tall as heck, confident as heck in the pocket. I mean, if you have an injury, you're not standing as tall in the pocket as Dak Prescott. You're wincing, you're flinching, you're protecting yourself, whatever the injury ailment is. Dak Prescott was doing none of that last night. Give him a lot of credit. Here we go, 3rd and 4, basically at the red zone, down 9 points right here, and he takes it all. Boom, nice floater for Amari Cooper to run under, and he's got surefire hands. Once again, putting it exactly in the place it is needed for his receiver to make a play on the ball. No chance at a pick, no chance at a pass breakup. That is it. Pass complete for the touchdown or incomplete pass. There it is, touchdown. So, great way to start the season last night. Cowboys, Bucs, absolutely magnificent. One of the best games I've seen in a while. I'm not going to lie. We know the Super Bowl was a little bit of a blowout. It was a good game because it was a Super Bowl, but this was close all throughout. Great quarterback performances, some great defensive plays, some great special teams plays, and it was just great all around. So, that is how you kick off the NFL season, folks. Cowboys, Bucs. Hopefully Sunday can live up to it. Hopefully next Thursday night's football game can live up to it. We know Thursday night football games are a little wonky, never live up to the hype. This one truly did. Respect to Dak Prescott. Respect to Tom Brady. Respect to everybody. Jeez, it was great. All right.